Hi, welcome back to the Momentum Shift podcast. Today is Friday, is January 23, and we're going to be talking about our pick for an NBA fantasy draft. I am Nishan, and joining me is Ayush.
Yeah, so first we're gonna flip the coin. So we're gonna decide who gets the first overall pick. So Jonathan, you can pick first, heads or tails.
I got tails.
And it is heads. So I get the first
Heads.
overall pick.
So you get
Interesting.
LeBron.
I get whoever I want to take first overall.
All
Oh,
right, let's see who you take.
okay, so let's just explain. First of all, this is for this season only, not 10 years in the future. So if we pick old guys, that's why. Um, Also, let me just fill this out quickly. Nishant, you want to do the rest of the rules?
Yeah, so you have to have you can have one MVP candidate. You can have two other All Stars in your starting lineup. The other two starters cannot be All Stars, so you can only have three All Stars on your team. Um, the fourth rule is that your bench players cannot be All-Star caliber or borderline All-Stars, so that you can't be building a super team. We're trying to make the teams a little bit more realistic and make it easier to compare whose team is better at the end of it.
All right, so I had the first overall pick, so I'm gonna start us off with, and also you can let me add another rule. You can players can be put at any position.
Yeah, so you can have like LeBron at all four of the positions or whatever.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can put them wherever you
So
want them to be.
I don't think it's any discussion on taking LeBron James at small forward.
Okay, I'll take. Ooh, it's tough.
So
Can I move somebody's position after I pick them?
yeah, sure.
I'll take Kevin Durant right now at small forward.
Okay, so we both have our MVPs. Now the other guys can't be MVP candidates. Now, even if like someone like Anthony Davis, he's not an MVP candidate at all. But I don't think we should take him because I don't think he deserves.
Why don't you say no like top 10 players basically?
Yeah, sure. Okay,
All right.
so now we have to. Um, so I don't necessarily. Um, would you say Jamal Murray classifies as an All Star type player?
Um, yeah, he's. I mean, he's not an all-star, but he's a borderline all-star, so I guess he could be part of your starting lineup.
But he's not part of the All Stars thing, right? He's not in. He does. He's not. He does he go in rule number two or three?
I think he's rule number three because there's also people like Bradley Beal, Jalen Brown. They haven't made the all-star. They're not like all-stars, but actually
So
Bradley
okay,
Beal's made the all-star team, but I don't know.
I'm probably gonna try and go with a bench, a center or something. So I'm thinking about going small. So I'm probably gonna take Bam Adebayo. He's an All
Dang,
Star.
that's actually a good pick. I was thinking about that, man. All right, I'm gonna take. This is tough. Uh, I'm gonna take. Wait, Jokic is like an MVP candidate, right?
Yeah,
He's like at that level.
Jokic.
Is Paul George at that level?
No, Paul George is All Star.
All right. Can you move Kevin Durant to power forward and put Paul George small forward?
Right. Right. Okay. Now I need to get my other All Star. Now this one's actually gonna be interesting because I'm gonna move LeBron here, and then I'm gonna bring in Jason Tatum.
All right. Okay. Um, I'm gonna take. I think Trey Young or Donovan Mitchell. Um, I'm gonna take Donovan Mitchell. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
so you took Donovan Mitchell. Now that's really about it for our All Stars. So at shooting guard, actually, I don't know where where he slots, but let me just think it through. I know the two players I want. I'm just thinking about their positions. So actually, I think it'll be better if I just do this and then Tatum here, and then um
Yeah, that's probably better.
And then I'm probably gonna move LeBron over here. And what am I? And then with my small forward and shooting guard, I have to address. Now, I think I have decent scoring, so I want a guy who can play good defense. So I'm gonna go with the other J in Jalen Brown.
Nice.
Your pick.
All right, I'm gonna take. Uh, let me think.
Actually, does
So
he count as an all-star? Because he's playing like an all-star this year.
no, he's gonna be an all star this year, but he's not an all star yet. So
Are you
that's a
sure that's how you want to play it? Because he is playing like an all-star, so I can take someone else who's worse.
um. I mean, I don't know. If you want to, we can, but it's
All
up
right.
to you.
I don't know because Bam Adebayo is not like an all-star this year so far because the Heat are trash. But I don't know.
I
Whatever
still
you.
think he'll be an all star because just he's in. But maybe you're right because
All right, I'm
with the
keeping him for now.
bonus,
I'm
yes,
keeping
bonus
him
is
for
playing better
now.
than him this year.
I'm keeping him for now. If you want me to remove him, I'll remove him.
All right, I think I know who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna take Drew Holiday. Wait, is he an all star? No, he's not. Right? He was an all star 1 year with the.
He's not an all-star. We can take. Okay.
All right,
Now that's really good for me because then I can take Jamal Murray.
that's actually. I was thinking about taking him or not. Okay, so my last pick. Um, not like just give me a second to think. Yeah, this is tough. Uh,
I think I know who'd be perfect for this team. Your team.
really.
Yeah.
Um, see, I don't really need that much scoring, right? I just need a good defender and good rebounder. Trying to think of a good guy. Mehmet I would have been perfect to be honest, but oh my gosh, I don't really know. Okay. Um,
No, not the whole row.
okay. Dude, this is tough. Okay, I'm gonna take. Wait, can if people are like healthy, like it doesn't matter if people are healthy or not. Can I still take them?
What do you mean? Take your team for
Like, can I
Ninja.
take a Yusuf Nurkic? Like, if he was
Sure,
healthy.
sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna take him. Though. I'm not gonna take him. I'm just wondering. Uh, man, this is so hard.
After
I'll
you,
take it. I'm gonna take DeAndre Ayton.
all right, you made the wrong pick, but do you want me to tell you? I'll tell
Yeah.
you later. Okay, so
Well, we
I
can't
got the
pick them
first pick.
anymore, right?
I got the first pick from the starter, so you take the first pick for the bench.
Um. Okay, so I'm gonna take. Man, this is. There's actually so many players to choose from. It's hard to pick out. You know.
Yeah,
Uh, wait. So how good can like a bench player be? Could I put like is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander like is he like too good to be a bench player? Is he like at that tier where like
I mean,
what type of level is a bench player? Just
I mean, I think he would be too good, but you can take him because I took Jalen Brown, and I think he should be like all star.
man, actually,
Did you take
can
Jalen?
I check? Actually, I don't want him. I don't want him. But can I can I change my center pick? Just because I was thinking, or no? Is it too late?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Yeah, can I put Porzingis?
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would be perfect for that role, but okay, continue. All right.
All right.
Now,
I'm gonna take. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is tough. Uh, I need a good player that's pretty good. I'm gonna take. See, I don't really know what a bench player is. I'll take Robert Covington. I don't really know. I
who
see.
I was,
I'm gonna get a bunch of 3 and D players to surround my stars.
that's who I was gonna take. Okay, so that makes things more interesting for me. So I think no, actually, I can't take him. Who do I have to? Who should I take? He can't be even close to an all-star. So I'm gonna go with Serge Ibaka.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna take. Man, a lot of players are really good. I'm gonna take Michael Porter Jr. Or is he too good?
No, he's an all-star.
I mean, he's averaging 20, but I don't know. I don't
He's
think
not.
so.
Okay, so it's my pick now. No, no, he's not good enough. Actually, you won't think about him, so I can just take him later. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with. No, he was an all-star last year. I can't take him. Is the bonus too good to be picked?
Yeah, Sabonis is averaging
Can't
like
even be
22
all-star.
and
He can't even
13.
be all-star. The player can't even be all-star caliber, and he was literally an all-star, so that's not fair. Okay, I'm gonna take uh, I forgot who I was thinking of.
You know, now that you talk about Bam made an All-Star, and you're actually right because if the forwards are stacked and then Embiid and Sabonis are the two centers, then Adebayo might not
Yeah, if
make
you
it, you
think
know?
about it, I don't even know if I don't even think Sabonis should make it because I don't know how they do the voting this year. If he's a center, then he'll make it. Otherwise, you have to compete with like Kevin Durant and Giannis and all these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so Serge Ibaka, I've taken first overall. Now I'm gonna go with shooter.
I'm gonna take Drummond.
Okay, so what else do I need? Now I need someone who can. Okay, I've got my perfect center. Okay,
Dang, that's actually a good pick. All right, I'm gonna take. Wait, is Lamelo Ball too good, or is he fine?
you can take him.
All right, I'll take Lamelo. Actually, I'm taking Lonzo because he's a better shooter, and that's what we need on this team.
I was gonna take Lonzo. I was like, I think you're never gonna think of him, so I'll just take him later. But okay. Now I need a like a 3 and D shooting guard. So actually, no, I know exactly who I need. I'm taking a Curry.
Can we actually add a few more spots? Can we add like 7 bench players? I feel like we can fill up this team pretty well.
Oh, you're picked.
Okay, I'm gonna take uh Lowry Markkinen.
Please spell his name.
Yeah, I think so.
Close enough.
I think there's 2Ks. There's 2Ks.
We both know who we're talking about. So
Yeah, exactly.
okay. So now for my fifth bench player, I probably need someone to. I need a forward. You already took Covington, so why not? Let's think. Who are the good bench forwards? Now, actually, I know who I'm gonna take with my next pick, but he's not a forward, so
I
can't.
think yeah. Hopefully, I'll take my guy. Actually, I don't think you think about him.
Actually, is Pascal Siakam an All-Star type player?
Yeah, because he's
He's,
like
he's at least All-Star caliber, so I shouldn't take him.
yeah.
Okay, so let's think. Who'd be a really good pickup for
I
this
don't know my
team?
next 2 picks actually.
Who'd be a really good pickup for this team? And I know who my final bench guys will be, but I don't know. I can't firmly grasp who I should take for this forward type role. Actually, I think I can slide him down. So I'm gonna take Jaren Jackson.
Dang, really? I feel like he's kind of big. I don't know.
I
All right,
mean,
I'm gonna take.
after your Drummond and Markin, and I'm just gonna take him.
All right, I'm gonna take Wesley Matthews. Some of that 3 and D, you know.
And no, I forgot who I'm gonna take. But okay, let's think. Oh, actually, I remember him now. And you don't need him now, so I can take him later. Who else do I take? Yeah, I need another 3 and D type guy, but a bigger one. So like a forward 3 and D, something like Roko. But do the Lakers have? No, Clippers don't have.
The Clippers have a guy, but I don't know if you want him.
Nicholas Batum.
No, you're forgetting a person.
Who am I?
It doesn't matter. Though.
Hold on, I have to think about this now. Paul George already took. Kawhi Leonard's too good. Patrick Beverly? No, I'm not taking Patrick Beverly. I don't.
Actually, You don't really take my guy because I actually was thinking about getting him, if that's okay.
You want Patrick Beverly?
No, it's another guy in the Clippers that you're forgetting about, and he's really good.
I already took Ibaka.
No, it's another guy.
Nah, Luke Kennard or something.
Can I tell you who it is? Can you not take him?
Who?
It's Marcus Morris.
You mean Markeith? Or wait,
No,
which one's the
Marcus.
first one? I don't know.
Marcus.
No, I don't want him. That's actually a really good pick, but I'll just give him to you because I already. Okay,
Luke Kennard's averaging like 46% from three this year.
okay.
I
Who
don't
do
know
I?
how he's shooting.
So I can get 2 picks now. So at my bench 7, I'm gonna take Marcus Smart,
That's
and
good.
then still need a forward. Actually, my team is gonna be pretty small. I've already got 3 bigs. So actually, I'm just gonna play small. I'm gonna take Victor Oladipo.
Wait, I was thinking about him. Isn't he like all-star caliber though?
Not really.
Oh, really? Okay,
No,
I don't know.
I don't. If you think
He's
he's
averaging
one,
like 22 this year, but
if you want me to
I don't
remove
know.
him, I'll remove him. But I don't
No, that's
think.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna take Malik Beasley. He's averaging 20 this year. It's pretty good. He's going under the radar.
No, I sort of want a defensive guy. Someone like Rudy Gobert is too good. I need someone who can shoot the ball and play defense. No, who can shoot the ball and play defense?
Let me try to think of some guys for you.
No, no, hold on. Let me think. I can put any position. I
I have
actually,
a guy if you
he's
want
not
him.
good enough at defense, but I just had a thought. Both of our centers would have been better off with someone else. Who I just thought of. If we both took Carl-Anthony Towns, he's not an MVP, but we both have all-star centers, so it'd be better if
I,
we.
I feel like Conte Towns is not good at a defender though, and we don't. I mean, obviously he's a better shooter than both these guys, but I don't know.
Hold on. How many all-stars do I have, and how many do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we both have 4 all-stars. Okay.
Wait, we
Like
do?
maybe not from this year, but uh
Wait, I have 5 all-stars then.
no, Holiday's not. He's never been in, like he's not caliber right now. So I'm not.
I know, but he's been in the all-star game, of course.
But I'm not counting even like Andre Drummond
I
or
mean,
something.
I can suggest you OG Anunoby if you want him. I don't know if that's a good pick, but
Yeah, I thank you. That's perfect.
he's like a 3 and D small
Yeah.
forward, power forward type dude.
Okay. So those are our teams. Wait, one more. We need coach. So should we do head or tails again, or you can pick first.
I don't think you're gonna take my coach anyway, so I think we're fine.
So
Actually, let's do heads or tails because I want to
okay,
get a guy.
okay, let's share the other screen then. Heads or tails. So you make a pick, make your pick.
Heads. No, I mean tails.
Tails, okay. Heads, so I
All
go
right,
first.
heads.
Okay.
Okay, so this is tough. Who am I gonna pick between these two guys? Let me think. Once you pick your guy. Okay, so I'm gonna take. Let's take Brad Stevens or Eric Spoelstra.
Where are you?
I'm gonna take Brad Stevens.
Okay. So that's it for our teams. Okay, yeah, so this was for this season, not for the future.
I think we should compare based on matchups, not necessarily based on just like the
Who's a better player?
position and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Paul George on LeBron, which is a win for you. But it's like
Yeah,
defensive wise, it's the best option for me.
yeah.
And then Holiday on Murray, Mitchell on Jalen Brown, Durant on Tatum, and Porzingis on Bam.
So I think our centers basically neutralize each other. Actually, no, I can't do that. I thought maybe I put Bam on Durant, but Durant's like he's not Giannis where he needs his strength as much, where Bam can like provide that strength.
Also, yeah, Bam's actually pretty short. He's like 6'8", 6'9". Durant's like
It's 10.
6'11".
Yeah, but and he's 7'3". Porzingis is 7'3". So I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
I don't want LeBron to be guarding. I don't want LeBron to be guarding your best guy. So I think Murray has to go on Mitch. Murray has to go on Holiday. There's no. He's the worst defender of this group.
Tatum probably has to guard Durant, dude.
I think you put LeBron on Mitchell. Tatum has to.
Yeah.
Tatum will go on Paul George. I like Jalen Brown's strength on Durant and
All right.
then I don't want to put Tatum because he has the length, but I don't think he has the strength or the just he's not as good of a defender as Brown. So I'm gonna put Brown on Durant. He gives up a few inches, but he makes up for that in strength.
So for just to give you an overview of my lineup, my primary ball handler is gonna be Donovan Mitchell, and I feel like with him with the ball, it'll be pretty good because all four of my other guys are really good catch and shoot players, and I kind of built my team like that so that they fit together well, if that makes sense.
So Donovan
So
Mitchell is your ball handler.
yeah, and then I mean all four of my top guys can pass pretty well, but they're like none of them are exceptional passers like LeBron, but I still think that like with how talented the team is, it'll go pretty well, I think.
Yeah. So my ball handlers would be LeBron and Bam Adebayo because
Right.
while these guys, of course, they can play make, they're nothing special. I think I sort of doubled up because all three of these guys aren't like catch and shoot type players, and I just realized who would be a much better player than Jamal Murray. Can I take him?
Wait, who? Sure.
Are you sure? 100%. I think he'd give my team the edge. He's not an all star this year, but he might be an all star next year.
Um, I think I actually no. Let's just compare what we have, and then you can tell me. And
Fine, how about this? We
yeah.
both get to switch one guy.
All right, sure.
Okay.
Who are you taking? Oh man. Okay.
We're taking this is old Clay Thompson. We don't know how he'll be in the future.
I know.
So
Yeah.
okay, you get
Dude,
I think
why don't you just
perfect for you. Actually, I don't know if you want him because of his weakness, but
can you tell me who it is though? Just
you make your pick
like
first. Actually, fine. It's Carl Anthony Towns.
yeah, I don't really want him. Dang. Uh,
He's really good on offense, but I don't know if he's too much of a liability on defense because everyone can score the ball in an elite rate. So
yeah. Let me just think for a little bit. So not this. Not. I was just thinking about like Trey Young, but I don't know if that's a good pick.
Trae
Honestly, could
Young,
Trey Young work?
no, for
Because
Holiday,
no, for Mitchell, because I feel
yeah,
like with
you
how much
can swap
offensive
out
firepower my team.
Mitchell. I think he's too good for to swap out for Holiday. But if you want to swap him out for, actually, no, you
No,
know,
because
you want to put
Holiday.
you want Trae Young here?
No, I think I should. I think I want to swap out. I want to swap out Mitchell with Holiday, just because. I mean, with Trey Young, just because. I honestly don't think that my team needs that much more offense, right? Trey Young's like an amazing passer. He's a good shooter,
He doesn't
and
need that much more offense.
no, but like, see, actually just keep Donovan Mitchell in. I don't really need Trey Young. I think I need the defensive side to be more powerful. So
Do you want you can put Trae Young here?
no, I don't really want Trey Young because Drew Holiday is an All NBA defender. You know, he's really good at defense, and I think that's really important. I think I'm fine with my team.
Okay, sure. All
So I
right,
think your starting lineup
Clay
probably has
Thompson.
an edge, minus an edge in shooting.
I think yeah, Clay Thompson. I feel bad about putting him there because I think he sort of fits way better. But I think now that makes it really easy for me because I can put LeBron on Drew Holiday, who is the weakest part of your offense. He's the weakest link, and then Clay can guard Mitchell because I had to put Murray on. I had to put Murray on Holiday at first because he would get destroyed by Mitchell in a one-on-one. So I had to put the better defense of LeBron. So I'm gonna keep it like this, and then actually I'm gonna put Tatum here and then Brown here. So my guys can just match up directly like this.
Well,
Except
you put Jalen Tatum, by the way.
oh, yeah.
So for me, um I'm gonna put Mitchell on Klay Thompson. I'm gonna put Paul George on LeBron. I'm gonna put Holiday on Brown. I'm gonna put um Durant on
Tatum.
Tatum, and then I'm gonna have Kristaps on Bam. And honestly, like Bam isn't like that good of a scorer per se, but I think
I
Kristaps can
think
be like the
Bam's
type of
my
guy that
secondary playmaker.
for me, my two play make. I mean, I have three guys that I think can play make because um Holiday, Holiday and Mitchell are decent playmakers, and then Paul George has been improving a little bit. Like obviously he's not like at their like he's not a point guard or anything, but
I mean,
he's starting to become a better
if we're being
playmaker.
real, everyone other than Clay Thompson can play make at a decent level, but like I think
Yeah,
Bam
honestly,
has a good matchup against Porzingis because if like he's bringing the ball up or something, Kristaps Porzingis he's really fast for a center, but he's still slow on a general NBA level. So I think that gives
yeah,
me an
but
advantage to bring the
I
ball
feel
up.
like on my offensive side, having a 3 and D, like having a 3 point type shooter, it's gonna really limit Bam from doing all the shot blocking and the inside presence that he has, which is gonna open the lanes up for Donovan Mitchell and Kevin Durant to like drive in, if that makes sense. So yeah.
But I chose
No,
a
but
lot of like
actually, I'm gonna replace Kristaps with Gobert because honestly, like I just need the defense and the shot blocking, and um,
I
I just
honestly
think
feel
that
I honestly feel that was a terrible move.
really.
Yeah. Because now you have a liability that like he can't do anything on the
Wait,
offense.
actually, can I do one more replacement? Can I put Draymond instead of Gobert? Sorry, and make Draymond my point guard. Like he would be the point guard technically. Like don't put him in the point guard position, but he would be like the point guard if that makes
He never
sense.
brings it up. That's a much
Because
better.
honestly, Draymond like matches up with Bam. Like they're like Draymond's only a little bit shorter than him, and
Yeah, they're
I
like
feel like
sort of
he's
like each other. Draymon's a better playmaker, but a worse scorer. And then he's probably at his prime. He's a better defender. But right now they're pretty comparable.
yeah right now like Draymond's not as good as he used to be, but
Also,
like I think this is like I'm talking
I
about
think
like
you make up
2 years
I
ago.
think you make up for him being short with Durant being tall.
Yeah,
I mean, in terms of height, he's 6'9". He's like 6'4" maybe. He's six
dude,
seven. Mitchell's like 6'2" or 6'3". Tatum and Paul George are about the same size, I think. George was pretty tall.
dude,
Durant's
I
probably
honestly think Mitchell's probably the worst defender in my lineup, which is kind of good for me because he's not even a bad defender, and I can put him on Clay, which is like not a bad thing at all. So Paul George is like 6'9", 6'10". I don't know he's so tall, but that's gonna help me a little bit as well.
yeah. I think I don't have like the thing where I can just go down to Bam Adebayo all the time because Draymond's a good defender. Let's move on to the bench now.
See, Draymond's gonna be really good for switching as well because
Yeah,
he's
let's
really
move
good
on
at
to the
perimeter
bench.
defense.
I don't. We didn't arrange our thing in terms of matchups, but let's just do it now. I guess sort of.
All right, so I'm gonna put um my bench lineup is gonna be Lonzo, Wesley Matthews, um, Michael Porter Jr., Robert Covington, and Drummond. And then the other three guys, Markkinen, Marcus Morris, and Malik Beasley are like my three other guys.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try and go big. Actually, no. Wait, who are you putting?
So I'm gonna put Robert Covington. Wait, what's your lineup? Just like what's your top five for your bench?
I don't know. That's why I'm thinking. Like, I'm asking yours.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Lonzo,
Yeah,
Wesley Matthews,
yeah.
Michael Porter Jr., Robert Covington, and Drummond.
Okay. So basically, these five guys, except for Laurie Markkinen.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then Markkinen, Marcus Morris, and Malik Beasley are my three other guys. Just and they'll always be able to sub in
So
as quality
you've got
players.
So that means you've got the size thing. You're going small with a small forward for power forward. So, but I think
Yeah,
Robert
honestly, Robert Covington is a good enough defender
Robert
to.
Covington isn't too fast. I'm gonna stick with Ibaka and Turner, and then I'm gonna bring in Victor Oladipo to play that small forward role and match up against Michael Porter Jr. He gives up some size. Actually, no, I'm gonna bring in Marcus Smart as well, and then OG Anunoby. So these three guys, and then the two bigs.
That's actually kind of smart because I feel like Oladipo is probably the best player out of all these bench players, in my opinion, because he's such a good defender and he's also
He's the only
a
one
pretty
who's
good
been an
scorer.
all. He's the only one who's been an all-star like type player.
I mean, yeah, and
I
then
think Drummond made it,
um,
but he was like probably the worst
I
all-star.
think I think my lineup is pretty balanced though because I have Lonzo is a really good playmaker, Wesley Matthews who's a 3 and D, Michael Porter Jr. is a really good scorer, and then Covington 3 and D and Drummond for the defense and rebounding. You know.
Yeah, so the reason I took out Jamal Murray is because he's just a scorer, which my team didn't really need. He's like an off the dribble scorer. Of course, he can hit, catch, and shoot shots, but I already had Tatum, who's already like a, and Brown, who are both like create their own shot type players. And then I think LeBron and Klay Thompson would just be nightmarish. Like putting Klay
Yeah,
Thompson with
that's
LeBron.
a pretty good combo.
Yeah, like if you trade like Schroeder and Harrell for um for like Klay Thompson, a healthy Klay Thompson or something, the Lakers are easy championship favorites. They should be like a dynasty level team then, simply because of how well he'd fit, especially.
So so you're not gonna play Shooter, Curry, or Anunoby,
I'm
but
not
like
gonna
you're
no.
because what I kind of did also was on my next three I have Markkinen, Marcus Morris, and Malik Beasley who can kind of play like all five positions because Marcus Morris is like a small forward, power forward, Markkinen's power forward center, and Malik Beasley's like a point guard through small forward type player. So like I feel like I kind of balanced it out that way as well. So I don't know if
Yeah,
that makes a difference, but
I didn't want any of my bench players to really have a weakness. So I think Schroeder is like the worst defender of the whole group. So I didn't want a guy with a weakness on the. Actually, no, Michael Porter Jr. is also trash, but he's tall, so he can sort of make up for it. But I didn't want anyone who's too short anywhere. I mean, too short. That's why I didn't play Seth Curry either, even though he would have been great. I just don't have like any playmaking either, so I might have to take out
I
like.
have a question. Like honestly, like do you think it would be a bad idea like for me to play like instead of Drew Holiday like okay, how do I say this? In a typical game, if I just bench Drew Holiday for Wesley Matthews, just so that I would have Drew Holiday as like my bench guy that like leads the bench, and he play like the death lineup. But like in the starting of the game, I'll have Wesley Matthews come in and just be like that really good defender that's gonna.
You want to do that?
Not I don't want to do that, but I'm just saying like in a game that'd be kind of realistic because
You forget the guys. So I'll put Donovan Mitchell here, and then I'll put Wesley Matthews here for you, and then I'll put Drew Holiday here. Unless you want me to reverse it.
look, you get what I'm saying, right? Like Drew Holiday is the top five player on my team, but just because
He's like the Lou Williams type role where he sort of runs the bench.
yeah, dang, none of us picked Lou Williams. That's pretty interesting.
I
I don't
didn't.
know.
There was no way I was
Like
picking.
there's so many players. Like this year Terrence Ross is having an amazing year. There's a lot of players that we could have picked that
I
it's
mean,
hard to pick like these types of players on one roster,
all of our bench. There's literally none of our bench players are actually bench players. They all have like,
Yeah.
or if they are bench players, they have like a starting caliber role. They still play like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, I don't think a single one of our players is a bench player. Is there? Is Marcus
Well,
Mark
like
come off the
Michael Porter
bench?
Jr. might come off the bench, but he could easily start if Jokic and Murray weren't there.
I think he starts now because of the fact that Jeremy Grant isn't there, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
whatever the case, even like Seth Curry might come off the bench for Ben Simmons or something, but they really would like to have him out there. Same with like OG Anunoby. I don't know if they start him and all that. So, and Dennis
Yeah.
Schroeder does come off the bench for. Actually, no, he
Oh
does.
yeah.
He starts. Yeah, he starts.
Yeah, he starts. See, all these players also death lineup players. Like they all like
Other than
come
Wesley
in the
Matthews, he definitely comes off the bench. Wait, does he? Actually, I don't know. Does he?
I think he does right now because KCP is playing really well. But see, Wesley
Oh,
Matthews also comes in the
one
depth
of us are
sometimes.
taking KCP. I just realized.
The Lakers have so many good players. Like, one of us could have taken Hero. We could have
We should
taken.
have just taken like an all Lakers lineup or something.
Honestly, I think my whole team is shooters except for
Draymond
Drummond and Draymond Green. And
and
Draymond
Lonzo.
Green can shoot a little
And
bit.
Lonzo, he can't shoot at all.
And who?
and Lonzo.
No, like I picked Lonzo because he's like a really good shooter now. Like he's actually really accurate. He's shooting like about 40% this year. I don't know how, but I think he's just been working on a shot, and he's a
I
lot
think
better of a shooter
everyone
now.
on my
So
team can shoot. LeBron isn't. He's probably the worst traditional shooter, but he's shooting
I think
40
Bam is.
7 attempts. Klay Thompson's arguably the second greatest shooter of all time. Jason Tatum hit like a really clutch three earlier. He's a great shooter. Brown isn't special, but he's all right. Bam is a good.
Brown's a better shooter than Tatum.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is because Tatum's more better of an inside scorer. But if you look at their percentages
But that's only because of
and
attempts.
Brown shoots more threes. Brown also
Okay.
shoots more threes.
Wait, really? He's actually a better three-point shooter.
Yeah, Tatum was a good 3-point shooter in his rookie season, but since then he hasn't really been a 3-point shooter. He's
Maybe
more
it's
of
like
a
off the dribbles or something like that. So
yeah. And then I feel like Bam's the worst shooter in your team because I think LeBron's like LeBron, he doesn't really take that many threes, but he always makes them in the clutch. Like he's such a good, super accurate in the clutch, if you know what I mean. Like
he's 40% on 7 attempts. This year he's been amazing. Honestly, he's not Steph Curry, but he's amazing.
yeah, like remember that three against the Bucks yesterday or a few days ago where it was like really deep and he
You want to do
made
this
it.
again with different players, completely different players.
Sure, yeah. I think you just keep the spreadsheet so we know who we had or something.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
go
fair
below
enough.
this.
All right, you can get first pick this time.
All right. Um, I'm gonna take. Ooh, I'm gonna take. Who's the best player that's not been taken? I'm gonna take Steph Curry.
Okay, you take Steph. I
He's
take
perfect pick for a team like this.
yeah.
Or you took Luca.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take. So I can't have like a superstar player now, right?
Oh, you can
Like
get
I
one
can't
more.
take it.
You can get one more superstar, but then the fifth starter has to be significantly worse.
So the starter has to be. It can't be an all-star. Like it can't be.
He has to be
Okay.
significantly worse. He has to be like a bench player. He has to be like.
Can I take a player that was on your team last year?
What do you mean?
I mean not last year. Like in this. Like can I take a player that was on your team in the first draft?
You mean you want Clay?
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about Clay, but just like
Yeah,
if
sure.
that happened theoretically. All right, I'm gonna take Anthony Davis then. If I can take another
We're center.
superstar. Yeah, for now, but I might move him power forward just depending on who I take next.
Yeah, your team isn't impossible now. I just realized Anthony Davis is just too good. But okay, how do I counter Anthony Davis? How do I counter Anthony Davis? He's too good. What do I do?
Honestly, you probably have to take
Are you
like
sure you want to take? Are you sure you don't want to just pick one because Steph and Anthony Davis
yeah,
would be
actually, yeah. Let's just not do that. Let's only have one superstar.
yeah
Let's not.
because yeah that would be too
It's
good.
kind of unfair because like otherwise, because I feel like Anthony Davis is like the best player at what he does. Like there's nobody that's
Yeah,
like in
like
comparison with him.
he shouldn't be your second pick. If you want Anthony Davis, you can take him, but like you shouldn't get Steph Curry also.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis could have been a pick, but Giannis is only like Giannis would only be good if it's his own team and having Luka on your team and everything. It's like not the
Exactly.
right
You don't have ball handlers and all that.
combo.
I was thinking about Giannis to counter him, but I realized in this scenario, Giannis does whatever Giannis does. He's just a better fit because he he he's just a worse shooter and all that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take. Um. Ooh, this is tough. Okay, so I can take like another superstar type guy, right?
This is the same rules as the same rules
Not
as
a
last.
superstar, like an all-star type dude, right?
Yeah, same
Okay, so
same.
I'm gonna. Okay, this is tough. Is is Embiid too good to be taken?
I was gonna take him, but do you want him?
Yeah, I'll take him.
All right, sure. He's playing like an MVP, but I think I took too many good players in my starting lineup last time, so you can take him. You get the benefit of the doubt this time. Okay, so I don't think I need to counter Embiid immediately. Although I think I have a wait. Are you allowed to take someone that you took last time? Actually, no, you didn't take
Yeah.
them. So
Or do
I
you
don't
want to take
know.
Cat?
No, I'm thinking maybe I go big this time, but I don't know if that's a good idea. You already took Kevin Durant. I think I have no. He's an MVP. Um, I don't know. Actually, no, you already took Paul George. So I need to construct something of guys who can shoot the lights out. I already took the Tatum's. I mean the Celtics guys.
I mean,
So I don't know. Just I don't need James Harden. I'm probably gonna take what's that guy's name? Oh, I
is
just
James Harden
forgot.
like too good to be like? Is Embiid too good to be this pick? I don't know.
I'm gonna take
All
Jimmy Butler.
right. I'm gonna take. Um, okay, so I am going to take. What was I thinking about taking? I was just thinking about a guy quick a second ago. Who could I take? Man, this is tough. Who's a really good player that's a good shooter that I can take? I want to take Ben Simmons. You know what? I'm taking Ben Simmons on point guard, putting Curry at shooting. 'Cause honestly, Curry just as a shooter is still like insane. Like, and I can also use him as a point guard.
You insane? Like the obvious statement of the year. Steph Curry is an insane shooter. He only considered the greatest shooter of all time. Only. Okay, so Ben
Man,
Simmons.
Luka's actually a really good pick for. That was a pretty good draft pick.
Okay, so Ben Simmons is interesting. I can't go super small because um now because of that I'm gonna have to take Siakam. I have to take a
I like Ben Simmons because he's such a good passer, rebounder, and defender. And if I surround him with some shooters,
yeah.
that'll
I
be.
wanted to put Siakam at center, but you took Embiid and he's just gonna eat any small guys up, so I can't do that.
All right, I'm gonna take Brogdon, 50, 40, 90 type guy, and
Yeah.
he'll play like shooting guard and defense because Ben Simmons can guard big guys. But
I'm putting
all right,
okay.
yeah. Now I'm at that like tier where I can't take all stars, but I can take those borderline all stars type people.
So um so um who do I have to take? I think I think someone like no, you already took. Did you take Donovan Mitchell? Yeah. So Bam Adebayo I already took last time. I'm thinking of a I'm thinking of like a nice 3-and-D guy, but like Rudy Gobert's he's too he can't he can't shoot at all. He's just a liability on offense. So I need someone who can really counter Joel Embiid right now. Because Malcolm Brogdon's the weak link on your offensive side. So you didn't take him last. Actually, no, he's not strong enough. How do I beat Embiid? Other than like Anthony Davis, I can't think of anyone other than man. I'm gonna have to take Porzingis.
All right, I'm gonna take Jalen Brown and then put Simmons as power forward. Actually, Simmons is one of those players who can play at like any of
Really,
those positions because he's gonna be the point guard. I don't know. He's like a point forward.
you've got Steph Curry, who's tiny, and Malcolm Brogdon. So for shooting guard, I need to take a big guy. Wait, actually, did I take too many good players?
No, you just have to take like a guy because Siakam isn't that good anymore. So I think you're fine.
Okay.
Malcolm Brogdon is like 6'6". He's not that small. I think so.
Still,
Honestly,
I can take a bigger guy, especially for because since Steph Curry's 6'3", so I need to take someone giant to run like. Or I can like throw Jimmy Butler down or something like that. No, Sabonis isn't good enough.
I feel like I would have a good pick for you, but I don't know if he's a good pick. He like
Who?
fit your team,
Who?
like Chris Middleton. I don't know if he'd fit your
I
team.
was
He's a good
thinking about him,
shooter.
but he always underperforms. So I don't like Chris Middleton. Um,
All right.
I just
What
realized.
about
No. It's perfect pick.
dang? Okay.
I was thinking, do I like hold on to him and take him off the bench? But that'll be cheating if I take him off the bench. So
All right, you got first bench pick.
all right, sure. Okay. Bench one. Who do I? We can't take anyone from the last bench. So I'm gonna have to think. Is John Wall an all-star type player? All-star
You can
caliber?
take him. You can take him.
No, I don't need him. He's too can't shoot the ball well
Okay.
enough.
You don't think the guy I'm asking, like I'm gonna ask, but like, can you tell me if he's okay or not? Because he might be too good.
Cool.
Colin Sexton.
Now you take him.
Because he's I think he's been an all-star this year. He's like really good. But
Not well, but you take him. It's fine.
all right. I
Okay.
think you can take a better than like you can take a pretty good guy this time because of the fact that I'm gonna take him. You know.
Okay. I want to take like a relatively big guy who's an all-star. I mean, like a bench player. So I'm running out of options with like I already took so many guys from the last time. So okay, since you took Sexton, can I take John Morant?
Sure.
Or is he too good? He's all-star caliber. I'm not gonna take him.
You can take him. You can take him.
All right, fine. Wait, I still my pick. So let's see who I should take. No, I can't. Well, he's like a later bench guy. You won't think of him. So I'm probably gonna think of no, he can't shoot either. Can
Oh,
I
I have the
take
perfect pick for the next pick.
Vucevic?
Um, sure, sure. Dang. Okay, he's pretty good. He's averaging like 24 and 10 this year. So, all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take. No, he's good.
He,
You can take him.
no, you just said he's averaging 24 and 10. That's too good. That's all-star caliber. I'm gonna have to take.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh, Vucevic is in the East, dude. I don't think Bam's making the All-Star team. You're right.
okay, so I need an army of shooters. So maybe no, I already have a point guard, man. What do I take? Oh, oh, he's almost certainly he's gonna win most improved player, but Christian Wood,
Oh, that's a nice pick.
yes or no?
All right. Okay, I'm gonna take.
Can I take him or no?
Yeah, sure, sure. I'm gonna take Gordon Hayward unless he's too good.
No, you take him.
All right, who are you gonna take?
Okay, I'm gonna go KCP. I want to let me type. Okay.
All right, to counter that, I'm gonna take Buddy Hield. He's a three-point contest champion, so he's a really good shooter and everything.
I think the way I'm building my team is just pick someone who has no weakness. Like he can't be a liability on defense, and he can't like not shoot the ball, because like I think you've sort of gone for the opposite thing. Someone who's like really good at one thing, but then can't do the other thing. Like he can't shoot, but he's a lockdown defender. He can't defend, but he can shoot the lights out. You sort of like gone for the opposite approach as me.
But then I feel my other three guys like Brogdon, Jalen Brown, and Joel Embiid can do everything. So I don't know. Like Brogdon can do everything at a decent level. That's kind of what I wanted, and he also shoots the ball lights out. So like
I think
50 for 90.
my
So
starting five is just too big for yours, honestly.
I don't know, man, because like I think I can put. I gotta put Brogdon on Luca, which
That's
means
not,
I'm gonna put Steph Curry on Grant,
that's
Jalen
also
Brown
not
on. Huh?
that's
Yeah,
also
it's the that'll be a bad matchup, but that's all I can really do. And um, I gotta put Jalen Brown on Jimmy, and then Simmons on Siakam. And actually, no, I'm gonna put Simmons on Luca and put Brogdon on Siakam, which seems like a weird
that
thing,
seems
but honestly, Simmons is the.
seems sort of bizarre. Okay, so it's my pick for the bench. Let's think, who can I take? No, he can't. No, he can't shoot. I can't use someone who can't shoot. I'm gonna take DeMarcus Cousins.
All right.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put Porzingis here, and then I'm gonna put Cousins here, and then I'm gonna put Pascal Siakam off the bench. Just because I think he fits this lineup better, and he can punish you even more with size.
Okay, I'm gonna take Paris LeVert.
Oh, that's an amazing pick. Yeah, that's actually a truly good pick. I already took Miles Turner, so I can't take Miles Turner if I can. I'm gonna have to take. Oh, wait, we have to hurry up also, by the way. So, um, let me think. I'm gonna take no, yeah, I'm gonna take Jared Allen.
I think that's my next pick. Okay, I'm gonna take. Ooh, I'm gonna take Montrezl Harrell.
I was thinking about him, but he can't shoot. So,
Yeah, I think since you took Jared down, I'm just gonna combat that. I guess.
okay, so Montrezl Harrell. I need some playmakers. I'm gonna take Jalen Brunson.
Chris Boucher. Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh, I thought a guy. Derrick Rose. Is he too good or is he good?
I don't know.
Okay, I think it's fine. All
He's
right,
not
I'm
getting any
gonna.
consideration. So,
Yeah, last guy. Okay, this is a weird pick, but if he was healthy, J.R. Smith.
all right, whose team do you
Like
think?
if he's in the NBA.
Yeah.
This is tough. Like my team beats your team offensively, but like your team has a size advantage.
I
So
honestly feel my team is better. So obviously Cousins is the weak link in all these 10 players. And I think Jeremy Grant also isn't as good as your top five. But we're just so much bigger. Like I think the smallest guy is Luca, who's like 6'8". Like how do you I don't understand how I mean
wait,
he's
isn't
like
Jay Butler like 6'6"?
really? I don't know. Search it
Let me
up.
check. Jay Butler height 6'7".
Yeah, but he's super strong. Like even LeBron couldn't match up with him um in game five of the finals or game four or
Yeah,
something.
I think Steph Curry's my defensive weak link, but then just the amount of like offensive firepower and even him not even touching the ball, like the amount of
I honestly
defense
feel
is gonna generate.
I made a mistake with the bench because just look at my bench. If I put Morant, Murray, DeRozan, Siakam, and Wood, that's like a championship starting five. Honestly,
Yeah, I kind of like my bench too because I feel like with Colin Sexton, Buddy Hield, Gordon Hayward, like Harris LeVert, and
yeah, we
Montrezl
both
Harrell.
have
If I go
really
for like a
good
small
players.
lineup.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let us know who you guys think is the who made the better teams in both scenarios. Um, Thanks for listening to this episode of the Momentum Shift podcast, and catch us in the next episode.